Hello everyone, this is Debbie from Ink and Page, and I am here today with a new video for Junk Journal January, and this is for Day 7 Tuck Spot. So if you are new and you would like to join in on this project, you can sign up in the description below and get last week's free printables and this week's free printable kit. Just make sure you click the link in the description of this video. If you click the link in one of my other videos, it will give you different printables. So just make sure it is create.inkandpage.co/JJJ2025. Okay, with all of that out of the way, let's talk about what we're going to do today for Tuck Spot. Okay, so in the kit, there are a number of items, and I have them all here. So I have a variety of pockets. Here we go. This is like a crisscross pocket situation for this card right here. And I'm going to use this. You don't have to use these like this. You can just use these on the corner of the page if you want. There's a million ways to use them. You can put them on the, like this top corner if you want. In that case, you'd want to put your glue on the inside and not on the outside. You could print multiple copies of these so that you can use them throughout your journal. You could put them on the corners, however you personally would like to use them. I have a little plan for mine. I'm going to combine this setup with this pocket on the page here. And I do have a little flickering candle on here, just so you're aware that that's why my pages look different than yours. And this is a page that I had added. This is a page from the week 1 kit that had all the papers in it. Okay, and then I've also gathered up like a bunch of, oh, sorry, let me just go through this pocket. There's one other pocket too, just for you to use randomly however you want, or you can fit it at the bottom of, you know, this tag or the other large tag if you like. So that's, you know, up to you, and I'm sure it will fit other places as well. So, okay, so those are the pocket options for today. I pulled together a bunch of other pieces of ephemera from the kit that I would like to use, just some little bits here. So, journal cards, stuff like that. And then I have some background page pieces that I had left over from other things. This was left over from the from Emboss yesterday. This is just a piece of the background paper that I punched the edge of. Same thing here, same thing here. So that's, I basically just did a couple of things, you know, ahead of time to give me some layers to work with when I want to go in. I also have the tabs from the kit, last week's kit, and the words from last week's kit, and the numbers. And then I also have a few pieces of the Tim Holtz Field Notes ephemera that I pulled out. I had put glassine bags in another spread in here, and so I decided I used it for a pocket right here, but in order to get them to fit I had to cut them. So these are this is the piece I had to cut, and then this is just a piece I had left over from another project. So I just washing them at the bottom to turn them back into bags, because these were the top pieces that I trimmed off. So I have those. I die cut myself this shape. This is a Seth Apter die from Spellbinders. I wanted to add like a kind of a, I mean, I have a lot of flowers and stuff, so I thought I would add something a little bit more like industrial into this. I'm not sure if I'm going to use it today. We'll see what happens. But yeah, so I have that to use. I just thought I would randomly make myself like a couple pieces of ephemera every day ahead of time, out of, like, this is cut out of the papers from the kit, right? So, you know, I had taken this one piece here and I cut it up into a bunch of different pieces, and I used it for a bunch of different things. So, like, that's basically what I did. I just took one background page and I cut it up. And this was left over from something I did. I'm not sure what, but it was on my desk. So, I punched the edge of it and we'll be good to go. And then I also just have all my stuff from the kit, some leftover pieces, the fussy cuts, stuff like that. So I just want to give that heads up before I start, so you know where I'm coming from and where I got all the things I have. Okay, so I'm going to put this stuff over to here temporarily, and I'm going, I thought, sorry, I have a lot of things coming out of my mouth right now. Okay, so I also thought maybe making a couple of little clusters today, just to add into here as well. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is I'm going to assemble this the way that it was designed to be assembled. And like I said before, do not feel like you have to use it this way. I love a crisscross pocket. So this is why I have included this in this kit. Because, you know, it's something that I like to have in my journals. I like to arrange the ephemera in them. I enjoy it. So that's what I'm going to do with this. And I think I may print a couple extra of these pockets, just so that I can have them from other places in my journal. Because I like the idea of putting them on the top of the page, especially this particular shape. I really like it. So, but, you know, for today, we're going to work on tuck spot. And I'm just going to do as many tuck spots on this page as I can possibly fit in. I think, like, with tuck spot, we have, like, a lot of leeway in terms of what we do. Like, you know, tuck spots can be anything from a pocket to, like, a belly band to a piece of ephemera stapled on the corner of a page. So, you know, we have a lot of places to go here. I'm also going to put this pocket on here, but before I do that, I want to layer up this background really well. And I think I might, I'm not sure, I might stencil on that page. I just have to decide. Okay, so of course I'm going to pull out some trusty book pages here because I want to have those for the background there. I also want to put some of this washi tape, it's over here, down here, so I can bring that page over there into this page here. So it'll be like more cohesive with a little bit of brown onto this page. Go. So we'll get this down here. All right, I got that on there. And now I have to decide, like, what I want to do in terms of, like, what I want behind this. I'm going to actually put ephemera in this and then put this in a pocket. So whatever is going on this page kind of has to be floating there behind it. Let's see here. I'm going to grab this. To put one of these here on, help me with the background a little bit. And that'll just get me started on, you know, covering up the space and, like, basically starting the collage or giving the collage a background, you know, so that I have something to work off of. I like to tear the margins off so that I can have just the text on the page, and then I'll just save the margins to use for like clusters and stuff. They're really good for working into there, or you can stamp on them like little words, or put little rub-ons on them so that you have like a, you know, a second life there. And this, I love. Book paper is the best paper. So, and it comes in a lot of lovely varieties. So I think what we will do here is turn this into a tuck spot itself. I need to decide where I want to put the tuck spot though. I think I'll make it a little bit shorter and then we'll do it at the top. Oops. All right. I'm going to put my pocket right about here on the page. So I think I'll put this right about here. And then I'll just tape the two sides and the bottom and turn this into its own little secret tuck spot. So yeah, so like I said, there's a lot of options in the tuck spot arena for us to explore. I really think we can just about turn anything into a tuck spot. Anything that you're gluing on the page, just only glue it on 3 sides, right? And then oh, that's not good. Will I never learn? All right. Let's see here. This here. Book paper is great texture, but also fragile texture. So I gotta be a little careful there. Okay. So I got this here. I'm going to put it right about yay on here as well. I think at this point, I can add my pocket if I can figure out what I did with it. Okay, I accidentally put it in my drawer. I gotta pay attention to what I'm doing there. All right, so let's go ahead and put this on here, because that's gonna kind of help me visualize how the page will look once everything's on there. See, like I'm gonna need to make something to put in there, because I think this tag is gonna be too, yeah, that's just gonna be a little bit too wide. I guess I could try to cut it down a little bit, but we'll see on that one. And then this one can go in here. So now we're like tuck spot layering here. And we also have, you know, plenty of space here to add one on the front, which is something that I frequently like to do, like especially in like a folio where you want to have like lots of like places to put things, and it's more of like a condensed space as opposed to like say a journal. So okay, and then the other thing I want to do here is start to think about what I want, what else I would like to have on the background here. Okay, just took a quick little moment there to do all this, like, you know, kind of get rid of the busy work done there. I'm gonna add these little, they have these cute little tabs from the week 1 kit, and I thought I would add them onto here. It's always nice when you do that to like add a little something extra along with the tab, with the little tab. It looks like more like, I think it looks more organic, I guess, when you do it like this, rather than like just the tag by itself. And you could put, you know, more than one thing under here too with the tag. You don't have to just put like the just like just this and this. You could, any little bit or piece or thing that you have on your desk, you can always just add in that extra little piece, and it's just like, once it's underneath and part of something else, it doesn't look like a little piece anymore. You know, it's like part of the greater whole. So let me just fold that back in there, because of course I had to mess with it. But I like it when it's like clustery like this, you know. It looks more finished to me, which is funny because it's actually like totally more messy than it was. But instead it's like, it just looks more like intentional, I guess, to do it like this. So all right, I'm gonna grab my stapler, I think, and staple this. Okay. There's that one. I thought it might be fun to make a few like clusters today too, like I said in the beginning, because we've got like a bunch of, I don't know where I got this tag from. I don't know if it's from this kit or not. I have no idea. So I'm sorry if it's not. I got it out of my little scraps bin that I keep on my desk. This is lovely because this paper already has some like actual real aging on it, you know, that just came from a book. So that like adds that in already. So you already have that just naturally existing. And then I have to decide, like, it's funny because like you can put these together like 13 different ways, right? And like all of them are, you know, there's no right way, you know, to go. Let's try some of this chiffon ribbon here mixed into this as well. Yeah, I think I'll just quickly ink these guys. I wasn't really sure what pieces I would end up using today, so I didn't ink them yet. Usually I try to get that done ahead of time, but like with this kind of thing, like it's a little bit more organic, so like it's harder to prep ahead of time. You know, when you're working like just kind of flying by the seat of your pants and like with what looks good to you. So, you know, so it'd be a little extra work in the moment. I like to get it so that I can staple it in one place. I mean, I don't know if that's unreasonable or not. Like, I have to get some of this net stuff that is not snowy. I have a bunch of the snowy kind because I got it for the Winter Wonder Journal, and I need something else in here. But now that it's not winter anymore, let's see here. Just kind of like flower arranging. Getting it just so, you know, just in a way that you like it. Let's hope that this is going to get everything right there. And then if you don't like the staple, I don't mind it so much. But if you don't like it, you can always put just another little piece of ephemera over the top of it with a little bit of glue. It's just really an amazing way to hold the ephemera together, like in a cohesive way, you know, that like just gluing it together. Sometimes like I lose my, like I have to take it apart and then put it back together again. So, you know, so the staple is really handy when it comes to just getting that initial idea together, you know. So, okay, so there's that. Here's this. This I'm going to put in here. I'm going to put this, this is going in this, I want it to go in this back pocket, I think. And then we can go here with this one. Oh, you know what? I'll put a file tab on this guy here. And that'll help us with the top of this. Go here with this. And then I want to go with a little something something on here too. I think I need to expand my collection of like trim and stuff, so that I have more things to use. It's a little bit harder when you're doing like the videos for like Junk Journal January. Like if I was probably doing this for myself, I'd probably just use the same stuff over and over and over again. But like I kind of want to be able to have like, you know, new ideas, because if you're, you know, if you guys are going to watch the video, you know, it'd be nice if I actually had, you know, some different ideas and not the same thing over and over again every day. And then let's add a word to this as well. I can put believe on here. So this has got to go a little bit lower. We're going to put believe right here as well. I want my little tabby to show at the top there. Okay, I'm going to clip this really quick because I want to get some little bit of like fringe or some such for the top right there. I'm just going to go here, do this, maybe fold this guy in half and see if that's, I don't know if this is going to be, it might be too big. Okay, I will just cut this in half. I don't know, is this too much fiddling? I don't know. You guys can tell me. Oh, I did want to thank you guys for all your glue recommendations. I did order a bunch of glue, so maybe I'll just try it out in a couple of these videos and, you know, see what ends up working the best of all the things. Okay, so I gotta get this back the way I had it. This is why I speed the videos up. I'll go ahead and speed it up now, and then I'll pop back in a little bit to chat again with you guys. Okay, I made a right royal mess here, but I did get some stuff done. A few things like didn't work out how I planned, but I do have a bunch of tuck spots to go over with you guys. I think I want to utilize this over here since I had to cut it off my little thing I made over there. So why not just put it over here instead? I am not done with this for sure. I think that it needs a little bit more work, but I also want to go to bed tonight. So I'm gonna cut it. I'm gonna stop working on this right now, and then you know, obviously this is an ongoing process for all of us throughout the whole month. So I really want to decorate these little flip pockets here, and I want to do more work on this background. Like, obviously, you know, I should have stenciled this and done all of that before I put all this on here, but sometimes you just don't get the idea, you know? So I just did the best that I could, and I want to fill in these spaces as well at some point. So hopefully I'll have time to do that sometime over the next week. But let's just quickly go over the tuck spots since that was today's theme. Oh, I am so sorry about my messy desk. Okay. I hope it's not too distracting to have like all this stuff all over the place while I'm trying to talk. It's distracting me a little bit, so I'm just going to clean these little pieces up and put those away. Okay. All right, so it's a little bit better. All right, so let's talk about tuck spots. Okay, so here we have this little removable little pocket situation here, and it currently has 2 tags in it. I'll put more ephemera in it probably. And then we have this one here, and we also have one back here, which actually, I think this might be a good home for the butterflies. I hope you guys, I'm sorry. I'm going to quickly do that and we'll put that in there. Otherwise, I'll forget to do it. I'm just going to trim it down a little bit because it's a little bit on the wide side, I think, for that spot. Oh, that's perfect. Okay, I made this one so it goes all the way through, just in case. You know, you never know what's going to happen, right? So let's just go ahead and do that. Just a little bit more. I'm sorry. Okay, here we go. I'm going to put that in here. This is going to go into this tuck spot here. I hit something. Uh-oh. Okay, there we go. Okay, so we have this to go in here. And then also we have another one back here. We have this little tag in here. I'm going to put this guy back into this little pocket. Oh no, I guess I'm gonna have to re-glue that one. Okay. Okay, and then I'm gonna slide this back in here. Okay, and then we have these 2 guys here. So these pop right out. These pop right out. These little bags have like 2 kind of layers to because they're gusseted, so I kind of want to put something on this side too. So I'll just have to find something to put in there. I'm sure I have plenty of ephemera, so I'll find something. And then on this side here, we have this tuck spot right here. And then I have this little like book thingy that I made. Oops, I glued it together. Oh, I stapled it together. Oh my gosh, I'll fix that later. But what I want to do is make this into a tuck spot as well in here. So I'm going to do that when I have a free few minutes. So hopefully that will be very soon. But like I want to do that. And so then I have this tuck spot in here. So I think that's a good number of tuck spots for the day. Hopefully I'm not sure if I can add another one. We'll see. But I think for today this is probably good. So I hope you guys got some inspiration watching this video, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, I would really appreciate it if you would hit the like button and subscribe, and I will see you guys tomorrow. And the prompt for tomorrow is antique, so wide open, so we can do whatever we want tomorrow. So gather up some cool stuff, and I'll see you back here again tomorrow.